What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, we're coming back to Biffy Clyro. Yes, indeed. Biffy Clyro fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from Tom Schneider. Tom wanted to see me react to this song by Biffy Clyro called That Golden Rule. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not heard the song before. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way. However, there is always a chance I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, oh, wait a second, I have heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Alright, this was posted by HD Music Stalker, and the video has 37,781 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. Alright, here we go. Biffy Clyro, That Golden Rule, Reading Festival 2013. I think I've done a couple of songs from them at Reading Festival, I think. Or maybe I'm thinking of Arctic Monkeys. I don't know. It's one of the two. Alright, let's do this.
Alright, boy, let's do this!
Are you fucking ready? Ready?
Okay, there's a lot happening here. First of all, the feel of the song. I'm absolutely digging what they're doing. Starting out with that fast, upbeat feel, that straight ahead rock feel, which I absolutely dug. And then they switched to that halftime feel. Now the tempo didn't change. It was still the same tempo. It's just the feel changed to a halftime feel, which I absolutely dug. And now they're back into the straight time field again, which is really, really cool. The energy on stage is amazing. I'm loving all the movement, the motion, the interacting with the crowd, the interacting with each other even a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit there. But the energy that's coming off of that stage right now is huge. And that's important. That's very important because you want to have that energy be felt by the crowd. And I'm feeling it. I'm absolutely feeling it. I'm looking at a screen and I'm feeling it. I can only imagine what the crowd that was actually there, how much they felt it. They probably felt it way more than I'm feeling it. But then again, like I said, Watching it through a screen is one thing. Being there live is something completely different. There's nothing like going to a live show. You can watch live concerts all you want on YouTube or, buy concert DVDs. It's cool. It's fun. It's entertaining. But you'll never experience it like being live. It's like watching sports on television. Like, I love hockey. I do love hockey. I'm not a big fan of watching hockey on TV. If I really want to have the hockey experience, I'm going to go to the game. And I'm going to sit up in the cheap seats where the real fans are. The real fans are up there. They're not down there in those $300 seats, entertaining some business client or something like that. They're not real fans. Get out of here. The real fans are up there at top. You know it and I know it. Same thing here. It's you can watch it on a screen all you want, and you're entertained, you're having fun watching it, but being there is a whole different experience. That's the real deal. But it's okay. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. I'm enjoying what I'm hearing. Let's keep going. Let's see how this goes. I'm curious. Crowd interaction, see? Nice. Pyro. Accenting. I don't want to pause. I don't, but I have to. I want to keep watching this. This is fun to watch. They're putting on a great show. Visually, this is fantastic. I mean, there's movement, there's energy, there's interaction. There's a ton of energy coming off that stage right now. Oh man, I went almost 2 minutes without pausing. Yikes, I hope I don't get blocked. Oops. But I couldn't help it. I got lost in the moment. I was really enjoying what I'm watching here. And on top of it, the music they're playing is fitting. It sounds great. Now I'm enjoying this. We only got 35 seconds left. I don't want this to be, I'm gonna rewind just a tad. Just give it a little more time. A little more time. All right, let's finish this out. Great ending. Great ending. Great ending. Okay. Yeah. I enjoyed that. I absolutely enjoyed that for a lot of reasons. I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Biffy Clyro with That Golden Rule. This was a request from Tom Schneider. Okay, I have a score. Before I give the score, first of all, let me just say, Biffy Clyro fans, feeling you. Feeling you, okay? I'm feeling you, I promise. If you don't believe that I'm feeling you, that was a reaction I did that unfortunately got blocked for Biffy Clyro. It was for Weird Leisure. Yeah, that reaction unfortunately got blocked. But it had the highest score that I've ever given Biffy Clyro in that reaction. So it's a shame it got blocked. If you haven't checked it out over on the Patreon page, if you're a Biffy Clyro fan, you probably should, because I had a lot of really nice things to say about that. That reaction to Weird Leisure. I really liked that song. Having said that, remember, Biffy Clyro fans, I'm feeling you, okay? Feeling you. Please be patient with me, okay? Having said that, I'm going to give my score now. And I don't think too many Biffy Clyro fans are going to be upset. I hope not. I hope they're understanding the score that I give. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 9.2. Yep, 9.2. I feel great about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
I loved this live performance. I really did. Now, don't get me wrong. I liked the song too, okay? The song was really good, okay? I really enjoyed the song. I would put the song at about, I don't know, about 8.6, 8.7, somewhere in there probably. The song was really well done. I loved the change in feels that kept happening. So with that straight time to the halftime, to the straight time to the halftime, to that kind of in the middle time where it was like rocking. It was accenting on all four, but it still had a little bit of a laid back feel to it. And then they went back into that straight time. And then at the end with all those subdivided accented hits, that was a great ending. Great way to end the song. But the song has some great feels and a great groove to it. The chordal structure, pretty simple, but like I've always said in the past, simple can be effective when it's done properly. And this was a great example of it. Putting more emphasis on feel and on accents and subdivisions rather than, super complex chordal structures and flows that you get lost in. You know what I mean? That doesn't always work out, but what they did here definitely worked. I love the vocal contrasts. You heard the lead vocalist really well. Backing vocalist, you didn't hear as well. I think that might be an FOH issue. I don't blame them for that. That's FOH. That's his issue. He should have mixed those mics a little bit better, but I still heard it. And it was nice having that like call and response type system where the lead vocalist was singing, when he was done, the backing vocalist would come in and take over. That was really cool. I dug that. No, the song was fine. I got no issue with the song whatsoever. I enjoyed the song. I thought the song was great. And like I said, the song alone, I would give like an 8.6, 8.7, somewhere in there. The reason they came up to a 9.2 is the live show that they put on was fantastic. I loved what I saw. And I'm going to tell you why I loved it so much. It had nothing to do with the pyro up on top of the stage, although that was cool. Don't get me wrong; it was nice to see. It had nothing to do with any cryo or special effects or lasers or anything like that. Although don't get me wrong, the lighting that they did was really nice. The yellow lights, that golden rule, I get it. It was clever. But what really sold me on this was they took an approach very similar to the early days of Kiss. I'm talking like 72, 73, 74 Kiss. Before they had the elevators and the pyro and the fireworks and the sparklers and, you know, Gene breathing fire and spitting blood and, you know, shooting up to the rafters and stuff like that. Before all of that, they had 2 candelabras on stage, and that was it. As far as their energy on stage went, as far as their live show went, they did it themselves. They did it, performing, moving, interacting, creating energy through motion. Physics 101, look it up. They did it all themselves. And these guys, Biffy Clyro, took the exact same approach. They left it all out there on the stage. They were dripping with sweat by the time they were done. And what that tells me is they put everything they had, every ounce of energy in their body, they put out into that performance. They left it all on stage. And that is what a good performer does, without question, every single time. Rain or shine, healthy or sick, injured, doesn't matter. You go out there and you give it 110%. Why? Because that is what the crowd who is paying their hard-earned money to come and see you deserve. And they deserve absolutely no less. I got a feeling this band gets that, because every time I've seen them perform live and the song has been upbeat and energetic, they have put on a great show. Without cryo, without pyro, without antics, without special effects, without crazy costumes, without, you know, anything needed, just themselves. They bring the show themselves, and that is super impressive. That is something that we unfortunately don't see very often from live bands anymore, and it's a shame, because I feel a lot of these bands are ripping off these artists. I just recently went and saw a band. I'm not going to say the name of the band, but I went because they're not all that popular. No one's ever heard of them. But I went recently and I saw an artist, a band perform, and no pyro, no cryo, no crazy effects, and all that like that. Not even really great lighting. I mean, the lighting rig was not all that great. But man, did they put on a great show. They really did. They left it all. And they only did 4 songs. That's it. 4 songs. That's all they did. But wow. Wow. I was so impressed. I went to their table when I was done. I went to their table and I picked up a CD. I absolutely did. They actually made CDs. Who makes CDs anymore? But they did. And I went and bought one. Why? Because I want to support them. I want to support them because I would love to see them go further. I'm curious to see how this band's going to develop over the years. It's going to be interesting. But they really impressed me with the same thing that these guys did, the same thing that Biffy Clyro did. They brought the show themselves. They didn't rely on anything else, just them. And that was super cool to see. Great energy, great interacting with the crowd, interacting with each other, constantly moving. It was just the overall package that I look for in a live performance, and they brought it. Absolutely, they brought it. And that is why they're getting the 9.2. I thoroughly enjoyed watching that performance, and I would have no problem watching that performance again. I would love to see more from Biffy Clyro with that kind of energy on stage, that kind of a dedication to performance. They were outstanding. That's why they're getting the 9.2, and that is where we're going to stay. So, 9.2, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully, I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show, and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.